Hello there. My name is Eric Twapke. Welcome to Sanlando's Sound Waves, our daily podcast devotional from the book, The 7 Arrows. Today is day 64 of week 13, and the reading is from Leviticus chapter 19, verses 1-8. Yahweh spoke to Moses. He said, "Speak to the whole community of the sons of Israel and say to them, 'Be holy, for I, Yahweh, your God, am holy. Each of you must respect his father and mother, and you must keep my Sabbaths. I am Yahweh, your God. Do not turn to idols and cast no gods of metal. I am Yahweh, your God. If you offer a communion sacrifice to Yahweh, make yourselves acceptable, and so offer it. It must be eaten the same day or the day after. Whatever is left the day after that must be burned. If eaten on the third day, it would be a corrupt offering. It would not be accepted. Anyone who eat it must bear the consequences of his fault, for he will have profaned the holiness of Yahweh. This person shall be outlawed from the people." So, the 7 questions or arrows that we're to consider. Number 1, what does this passage say? What was unfamiliar to you? What were new concepts? How did you see them through fresh eyes if you've read it before? Number 2, what did the passage mean to its original audience? Number 3, what does this passage tell us about God, about God's character, about what God cares about in general and with us? What does this passage tell us about humanity? What does this passage demand of me? How does this passage change the way I relate to the people around me, my family, my friends, my neighbors, the strangers that I meet? And finally, what does this passage prompt me to pray to God? Here's the reading from page 80. Holiness defines God's standard. He desires that his people pursue holiness because it reflects the essence of God. The word holy refers to something that is pure, spotless, without blemish. God is holy. Everything about who he is and what he does in the world is absolutely perfect. There are no hidden actions, no impure motives, no falsehoods, no deceptions with God. He calls his people to reflect his holiness. In fact, that's why he created men and women in the first place. They were his image bearers, set up in the world to show off the holiness of God. God saved the nation of Israel, gave them the law and the sacrificial system, and lived among them in a special way. They would live lives marked by holiness so that God's image would be seen in all the world. God's holy standards never change. However, the Bible is a testimony to the fact that the people living in a broken world are incapable of fulfilling this goal. People always fall short. Therefore, if you and I are going to know God and reflect him, it will only happen because of his grace and his Spirit power at work in our lives. There it is, day 64. Thank you all for being with us. We hope to see you tomorrow.